Welcome to our channel, to our live. Now, last night on the Men Tell All, we got an exclusive look at the newest Bachelor in Paradise promo, and we are here to break it all down. We're gonna go through the clips and do some live reactions, so be sure to stay tuned and join us in the live chat. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, with Blakely McHugh and Kayla Thompson. Guys, are you excited about Bachelor in Paradise? We got this extended preview, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of drama and love. What are you most excited to see? What stuck out to you about it last night?
Great question, Zach. I don't know. I'm just excited to see some of my favorite people all back in a group together. I'm super excited to see Andrew and Justin. I'm excited to see Victoria Fuller, Aaron Clancy. I'm excited to see. I felt like we got in the trailer some more real moments, like whoever that was that farted in the room. I don't know. I feel like there may be like a different vibe for Bachelor in Paradise this season, especially with all the new promos we're seeing. Like they're really switching things up. So I'm curious if there's going to be a different format or how it's going to air. So I'm looking forward to that most.
Yeah, same for me. Bachelor in Paradise always feels like a big crossover episode, and I used to love those on Disney Channel. So for me, I'm just like, it's gonna be so cool to see everyone together and meeting each other and mingling. I always love to see like who couples up, of course, but also it's just interesting to see like last season where there was like some falls of grace with some people, and some people had some redemption arcs, and so I'm interested to see that. And I agree with Blakely. I want to see if they maybe shake it up, do some twists, do some activities during the day, something to kind of give it more. But yeah, this preview was thick, so I know we have a lot to get into.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. And last night at the Men Tell All, we saw Victoria F., Andrew, Genevieve, and Serene, join Jesse Palmer to give some promo for it. And what I thought was really interesting is that Victoria wasn't a part of the initial cast photos that was announced last week. We got to see like the first 20 people. And what we also saw in this trailer is lots of new faces who also were not a part of the original cast photo. So we're going to be looking at this trailer and seeing a lot of new names. So that's going to be super exciting. And let's start watching these clips. Now, guys, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, okay? Before we get into these clips, make sure you do that. But we're going to be getting these live reactions. So let's take a look at our first clip, because Bachelor in Paradise is back and better than ever.
This season on Bachelor in Paradise.
Brittany grabbed my Kira play.
Okay, we're getting right into it. Blakely, let me ask you this. How do you feel about them being on the same beach? This is the 8th season. Do you think that it would be a good idea maybe to switch beaches, or do you like the iconic old school Bachelor in Paradise that we see every year?
Truthfully, I don't really care. I think probably it would be fun for the viewer to switch things up a little bit, but I also think because it's so familiar, because it has been like this for, years on end, it's kind of cool for them to say they're going back to the beach. Everybody, it almost brings kind of this nostalgia feeling, as a viewer and a fan, and I'm sure also as a contestant, that you're going to this place where so many other people have been. So it almost has this like iconic connection to it.
Well, Kayla, what do you think if they just did Bachelor in Paradise on the cruise ship? I mean, keep this Virgin Voyagers advertisement campaign going.
I mean, well, if they had a cruise ship, if they did a resort, there would just be so many people trying to spoil it. So they're probably not going to do that. But yeah, I agree with Blakely. It's like, it's iconic. It's like the Bachelor Mansion. You kind of want to like go in, and it's like a thing
True.
now. They can't like switch it up now, So I'm with it.
I agree. Just some food for thought. Let's keep watching. We got some villains returning to this season, so let's check out who is going to be causing some drama.
How was that?
What is it? Sally's vibrator. Oh my god! Turn it off! Oh my god.
Oh my
Lord.
God. Kayla, how do you feel about this season taking a turn? We're going to see a little bit more of a sexual season. There's going to be more boom boom rooms. Like last year we saw a couple. But this year we can expect more vibrators, boom boom rooms, sex talk. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you know, I'm all for sex positivity and like being open, like absolutely 100%. Let's own it. But, you know, let's also, we can maintain some level of like just, I don't know, just grace. And I don't want it to go too left with it. It's like, okay. But the
I mean,
vibrator thing, I'm
gonna
like,
get
guys,
raunchy.
yeah,
It's
that's what
gonna
I'm
get a
saying.
I
little
Like, do
mean,
I want
raunchy,
it to
and
get,
it is
ooh.
it is ABC. But Blakely, what do you think about it? Do you think it matters? I'm kind of all here for it. Why not?
I'm all here for it, and I feel like they're keeping up with their with the times. Their demographic is a young demographic. Their demographic is having sex and using vibrators and toys. And I feel like I would say over the last couple of years, we as a country are becoming a little bit more desensitized to this talk of sex and it being this like almost just something you didn't talk about. So I feel like it's just kind of
Right.
continuing with where we're going. And on top of that, you have young 20 somethings who are hitting the beach. This is what you do when you're young 20 something trying to meet some other young 20 somethings. Like you're hooking up. Like let's just call a spade a spade.
It's
Yeah,
true.
and I think it's gonna make this season more fun and cringy to watch. So
Spicy.
it's gonna make it spicy. It's the summer show. Let's keep watching. Let's see what other characters are going to show up.
Television.
Jeez.
At a time when we all need it the most.
Okay, so there's a lot to break down, but something that's really sticking out to me is the human hot dog. So let's go to that frame right now because we see a girl.
I think it's a
putting
taco
guy,
or a burrito.
That's what I meant. I literally meant taco. Who is that? Is that one of the twins, Blakely?
Oh,
a
it totally
twin
is a
for sure.
twin.
Yes. A twin.
I
Whichever
can't with
one. We
these
don't know
food-
which one.
I can't with these
We
food
don't.
dates though.
This is like giving
Yeah.
Meatball. Like Meatball should have done this date. But I don't get it either. I think they're trying to play up the fact that they're in Mexico. Some other things we saw in this teaser was that Jacob is showing up naked with the black box, and this is the same thing that Kenny did last year. Now we were just talking about Jacob on our Men Tell All panel. Kayla, what are you expecting to see from him this season? I mean, clean slate, he apologized, or do you think maybe some of the drama will carry him over to paradise?
I mean, I think Jacob is gonna be definitely more of a redemption of like he's kind of the JPJ maybe, or just kind of like the guy that's like unassuming. He's just really like, you know, can do no harm really. He just said something dumb in the last season with Gabby, but yeah, I mean, I think the black box thing is always just like, why are they doing that? We all know he's not actually naked. Kenny had a Speedo on last year. It's like, guys, enough with it. Let's just give it a rest. But I think the drama I don't know about the drama, but definitely something interesting because I feel like he might couple up with Shanae, which is always going to be trouble. So.
Yeah, I saw that in part of the clip. So let's keep watching and see what else we see. We're going to get into some couples. Don't you guys worry because this is going to be the sexiest paradise ever. So let's take a look.
I told myself I wouldn't have sex on the first night.
We're not having sex, Tarzan.
It's America's sexiest singles, all on the same beat.
See, there we go. Kayla, you did the cue. We got Tarzan here and Shanae. Now, like I said, the Boom Boom Room, because that's what they call it. On Jersey Shore, they call it the Smush Room. It's up for grabs this year. It's going to be used a lot more, even if they're not having sex. Blakely, do you ship this couple, Shanae and Jacob Tarzan?
You know, I do. I feel like they have similar vibes. Like they're both kind of like just off the cusp. I feel like in the way that they speak and their personalities. So I see them getting along well. And I have to say, this isn't America's sexiest singles because we are not on it. So they're missing a few.
Oh my god, I love that. I do want to ask about this scene, Kayla. We saw Jill and Serene, I believe, or maybe it was Genevieve, get back to that frame, but they were like knocking on the door at the Shmush Room. Do you do this to your
definitely
friends when you're all
Serene.
having these sleepovers? Yeah, definitely Serene. Do you do this to your friends, or is this like too much?
It's too much. I would not. I'd be like, I don't want to know. Y'all go do your business. God bless. Have fun. But I'm like, I'm all good. I'm gonna go to the bar, get me something to eat. Like, I'm not doing all of this. But we all know it's probably producers like, hey, go upstairs and see what they're doing so we can kind of get it on camera. Yeah, who knows? But
I'm
definitely
kind of living
watch.
for it.
100% I'm listening in. 100% I'm listening in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially if it's like, okay,
Thank you.
Tarzan, I kind of want to know what Tarzan sounds like in the bedroom. So, like, I'm going to listen to him for sure.
You want to know? Ooh.
Well, I kind of feel
It
like he
sounds
might
like
pull
the
out
gorilla.
some, like, yeah, like, I kind of feel like he might pull out some, like, chest bump or, like, some kind of move. I'm not saying
Then
I want to
maybe you'll
know
have to take him.
personally. No.
You'll have to
Okay.
take him
I don't
next.
want to know personally. I just want to know
Right.
through the wall when I'm listening in because I think it'd be funny.
Okay.
Just to make sure
It's
we're
a
clear.
Clearing it up.
It's a fun little Kiki tea spilling thing that Jill and Serena are doing right now. I think it will be
Yes.
a little giddy to watch them. Let's continue watching on because our favorite dad is coming to paradise. Let's take a look.
Each dating each other.
It is very hard to juggle two men at once. I've never done that before.
Logan is a man of high demand. It's getting messy on this beach.
Everyone just made out. Literally everyone just made out. So we just saw Michael A making out with Sierra. She had a lot of
Wow.
people talking last season. She was the girl that kind of was putting people in their place. Some people thought she was overstepping. Other people thought she was, saying it like it is. How do you feel about her and Michael A getting together, Kayla?
I mean, I was wrong. I thought that I saw a clip of them. I think maybe later we'll get there, but like I thought it was like a fake out, but I missed this. Like this is interesting. I would never have coupled them up. I mean, shout out to Michael A being down for the Brown. That's awesome. But I didn't know that they would like be a thing. I'm interested to see like how their dynamic is, what caused them to be attracted to each other, like drawn to each other. I'm actually very intrigued. Not gonna lie.
So you ship it?
We'll get there. I have to see if I ship it, but I'm interested.
Michael
Who's
A
this
is
girl?
also making out with, this is Danielle. She's from Nick Vile's season. She is a blast from the past. But there's other people
Yes.
making out in this. I saw Hayden making out with Kate, who was on Clayton's season. Shanae is saying she's juggling two guys. We saw Logan and Sarah, which I love this. Okay, this is a
you?
couple that I love. I'm shipping them. Logan is going to be back, and he's going to be getting around a little bit this season. Blakely, as expected, or do you think he should be trying to do some damage control? I mean, he almost was born
No.
for Paradise, so he can thrive there.
As expected. Like I said in our Mintel All panel, I wasn't hurt by Logan. I never thought Logan needed to redeem himself. So he went on Mintel All. I think he redeemed himself for the people that he needed to redeem himself for. He can go have his fun at Paradise. And this is kind of what Paradise is for. The people who want to get a little taste of everything.
Absolutely. He's going to be doing great there, and I look forward to seeing it. Let's keep watching, because there's going to be drama. Like, this is what Paradise is about.
Of course.
Let's check it out.
So what could possibly go wrong?
Dude, I just saw them kiss.
I can't juggle like two relations.
We have Aaron Clancy, our union leader. He is returning, and also James is going to be returning for another season. I don't think he's in much of the trailer, but I'm so excited to see Aaron back. There was a little bit of drama with him from Clayton's season when Shanae called out Genevieve for possibly sleeping with him after the show. Do you think that drama will continue on to this season of Paradise, Kayla?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, why else bring Aaron there? Aaron's got to
It was the
bring
setup.
his drama. It was the setup. We're going to bring them back. I remember they sat them together at Clayton's finale. I was like, oh, yeah, they're for sure. This is Paradise, speaking Paradise all day. But no, I mean,
Yeah.
I hope that Aaron is being legit. Honestly, if Aaron and Genevieve, really are a thing, I hope he's more than just kind of like just there for the drama. I really hope so. This clip is saying otherwise, but I'm going to, give him the benefit of the doubt.
And by the way, if we know anything about Bachelor in Paradise, we know drama from months prior gets pulled in. Can we talk about Stagecoach? Like,
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk
that was
about
never
it.
ending.
It still hasn't
It's
ended.
true. Yeah,
With Blake and Kaylin
Kaylin.
and all the other,
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'm
just
sure that
glad
the
that
drama will
they're,
get brought up.
yeah. Yes, for sure. I was just gonna
Glad
say,
that
I'm
they're
just
what?
glad that they're not trying to, they're not trying to like hide the we've met before. Because every season it's like, even last
yes.
season a little bit, it's like we all know y'all be hanging out. It's okay. Like there is
For
aspect
sure.
of it, like, hey, don't plan out your whole storyline on Paradise. Like, don't be that fake. But like we can allude
Brendan
to
and
like everyone
Piper.
hangs out with each other. Yes, Brendan and Piper. Everyone hangs out with each other and everyone's met before. Like, so I'm glad they're at least not trying to play that card, it seems.
And if Aaron and Genevieve really did go on a date or something happened between them, I'm not mad at them for being in paradise. Like, if they still need to explore things and they're not exclusive, like, that's fine. Bring it up. Give us the tea and give us the connections to see who actually, like, hangs out. Like, definitely bring it all up. Let's keep watching the trailer because the drama is going to lead to tears and there's going to be lots of people crying. Let's take a look.
Right now. It's so hard to find love. I don't get it. I'm so sorry.
I want to leave.
Bye. I already wasted my time. I'm not even gonna talk to you.
Okay, so this is Jill. She's yelling at Romeo, who is from Michelle's season. But we also saw Mara. I don't know if you guys remember her from Clayton's season, but she got into it with Sarah a lot last season because, like, the age gap thing was a big deal. Brandon is freaking out. I know both of you guys are big Brandon fans. And then, what was the other clip? Who was screaming? And
Lace,
crying?
I think.
Unsure.
Lace.
Oh, I can't even
Lace.
see.
So she is from Ben Higgins' season. So she
Ben's
is from like
Higgins.
Yeah.
7 years ago, but she also went to Paradise. And I feel like we kind of see the Lace role every season where someone comes back, they have like one more try. Like, I feel like Claire's done this, and it's just like, girl, this show wasn't meant for you. It just wasn't meant for
Yeah.
you. Blakely, what do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, Becca Kufrin came back on Bachelor in Paradise and she met Thomas. So
True.
it can be successful. Doesn't mean that it's all. I think it's been usually more unsuccessful than it has been successful, but there's a potential there. I mean, this is an awful crying face.
I was gonna
I'm sorry,
say.
but that's awful. We got to get off that face because that's just mean to her.
Oh.
Poor Mara.
But I mean, it's Bachelor in Paradise. You expect the tears, you expect the drama, you expect this to happen.
Yeah, and it's only going to get crazier. Let's keep rolling the clips. Let's watch the next one.
You want to go toe to toe with me? See what happens, baby. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Kayla, how far would you go to get a rose if you were on Paradise? Are you going to be the woman stealer? Are you going to fight a girl? Are you going to lap dance? Like, what would you do to get there? How involved would you be in this drama?
Zachary, I think you know me a little bit enough to know I would not be doing any of those things. I would just
But
be like,
producers,
okay, once it,
camera, the show.
no,
You get
I
jealous.
think like
Someone's
I
going to
would,
like your man.
I would have a conversation and be like, okay, do you like her? Okay, well, God bless, y'all go be great, but I will go home. Like, I'm not with all of I'm just not about it. And I get it, producers and stuff, but I don't think I would be able to be in this environment. It is way too much for me. I am a drama-free type of person. But, if someone really was trying to steal my man, I would have to think about the tactics. But, I like to stay drama-free.
Yeah, I mean, because it looks like some of these people are getting into physical altercations. We even saw an ambulance, so who knows what's going to happen.
I don't think the ambulance is for a fight.
Well, what is it for?
I feel like we either see it here, but it's too dark, so I'm not seeing it, or in the trailer. But I'm pretty sure I saw Casey fall, which makes me think Casey fainted, and I think this ambulance is coming for Casey because it was too hot and he fainted, and they are like making it more dramatic than it is.
Definitely.
Well, it is the trailer, so that's what they do. They always make it more dramatic, a la Jesse Palmer telling us that our lives are about to be changed forever. And we're not even in the audience on the
My
cruise.
life did not change.
Okay,
Not one
well,
bit.
you might be onto something, Blakely, so let's keep watching because Jesse is going to reveal a shocking twist about this season.
And And a shocking twist divides the beach.
Ladies, go pack your bags. You'll be leaving paradise immediately.
Are you kidding me? This is insane. This is stupid.
So there's going to be a twist this year. We don't know all of the details, but what I am led to believe and what I've been hearing around the streets is that they're going to be separating the guys and the girls about halfway through the season. They're going to make it almost Love Island-y, and then like when new arrivals come in, they'll go to the girls' house, and it's just the guys and girls are going to be separate. So they won't be able to spend as much time together or see each other, which I think is a way for the producers to keep control and maybe avoid some of the mess. Kayla, what do you think about this potential twist? What do you hope comes from it?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm glad, like I was saying earlier in the live, like I'm glad that they're trying something new, that they're doing something different. Are they kind of like, plagiarizing Love Island a little bit? Yeah. I mean, I would kind of wish they'd be a little more like, original. But yes. But no, I think it'll be interesting to see how stronger couples respond to that separation, because the thing about Bachelor in Paradise that's so different from Bachelor and Bachelorette is that you have so much time with this person all day long. So to be separated is going to be tough. Like, I think maybe Brandon went earlier when he was kind of freaking out. I think maybe it's because of that. And I think that's why these girls are freaking out right now. Like, why are you guys doing this? I don't want anybody trying to steal, my person that I've been kicking it with all summer. So I'm excited to see like kind of how that affects those relationships, but also give more chances to the people who come in later, because a lot of times they kind of get the short end of the stick, you know what I mean? And they don't really have time or don't really have the, space to explore. So I think it'll be interesting.
That's a good point.
I'm not here for
that.
that.
You brought that out. Why not?
Because Bachelor in Paradise is only 3 weeks long. And what? You're supposed to get engaged to this person at the end of it. So it's 3 weeks. You're expecting an engagement, but then you're going to separate them. Then you can't even spend all that time together. Like, Love Island is 2 months? Like, Love Island is a long freaking time. Okay? They can be separated because they have so much more time to not be separated. This makes zero sense. I'm not here for that. I want to see them on the beach.
No, I agree, because I think a lot more couples will come out of the experience like we saw last year if they spend time together. But I really liked Kayla's point when she said that sometimes the late arrivals don't have a chance. So maybe this actually is their way of keeping the drama going on longer and making more love triangles, because we do get bored sometimes on Paradise when couples get together and they stay together from day one, and then it's not really fair at the end, and then it just kind of changes the show. So we'll have to see how it plays out, but we're gonna get another clip about how it's gonna play out. So let's take a look, because these girls are not happy about it.
I'm just mad. I'm sick of being broke like a bear every day. Jesse Palmer!
Amen to that. Like, F you, Jesse Palmer. Like, this is what we've all been waiting for. No, I'm just kidding. See, we're just off the we're off a Mental All panel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Jesse needs to be, put in his place a little bit. But look at these girls. I guess they're in like another type of villa, which kind of was my original question. Remember when we started, I was like, are you guys getting bored at the beach? Looks like we're going to be seeing a lot more of Mexico. Lately, what are your follow-up thoughts with this?
My follow-up thoughts are the exact same. I don't like it. I'm not here for it, and I don't want it.
Okay. Well, then let's keep watching. We're going to see some happy couples and some love, and I want to get your predictions and your takes. So let's watch the next clip.
But for some couples, everything goes right.
I haven't felt this shooken up in a while. I felt numb, and you're bringing me back to life.
Wow.
So we saw a few people kissing. I think we saw Brandon and Serene, Andrew and Teddy, Michael and Sierra.
Michael just has a way with his words, that man.
He does.
He really
Kayla,
does.
Who are you most, like, if you had to pick, like, 2 or 3 couples, like, who do you really want to last, whether they're in this trailer or just going on the beach? Like, who are you really shipping for?
I'm really, really shipping Brandon and Serene. Like, you guys, this is like my fantasy, like football fantasy pick or something, whatever people say. I'm all here for like a brown couple. So I'm just like, please let them get engaged. This is like amazing that this is actually happening. So they're by far my
They are
favorite. I
so
really don't
cute.
care about any other couples. I don't know. They're the people that I care about the most.
They're so cute, and it looks like they are kissing in this reflection. So they could be one of the power couples this season. We saw Andrew with Teddy, but there was also another shot of him with Brittany, who is on Matt James's season. So he'll probably be dating more than one girl. It looks like they're in a margarita bath. That's super cute. I want to roll another clip, and then I want to get your favorites, Blakely, because love is in the air. So let's take a look.
Okay.
I'm in love with him. I'm not gonna lie. I just love you. I love you.
So the booties are, I thought that was James, like Aaron and James, and then it looks like that is also maybe Shanae. But this is like a fake out because I don't know who this girl is. Who is this? I know
neither.
everyone. I
That's
literally know
Brittany
everyone.
from Matt James season.
But it doesn't look like Brittany at all. It looks like it doesn't look like
really?
Brittany. It looks like more like Lace than it does Brittany.
No, that looks just like Brittany.
Isn't Lace blonde?
No,
Lace's face is just
has
so
dark
different.
hair.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it is
I'm
Brittany.
pretty sure that's Brittany. I'm pretty sure that's Brittany.
It has to be Brittany, you're right, but it looks nothing like her. But I think this is a fake out because I don't think she's actually on this date with Brandon. We've seen them do the
Yeah.
fake outs before.
Yeah. Lighting is
Blakely,
different.
who are your couples you're shipping and who do you want to fall in love?
Out of who we just saw in this last clip or the last two clips?
Whoever.
Okay. Well, Brandon and Serene, love them. I think that they're going to be really cute. I am liking Teddy and Andrew. If they did it up together, I don't see them getting engaged or B, it like lasting. They seem very, I don't know why, young to me, like a young couple. Teddy's always kind of giving me a young vibe. I'm here for Michael A finding love, but I just don't know who it's going to be. I'm not totally like convinced that it's the woman, I don't remember her
Sierra.
name because I'm terrible with names. Yeah, Sierra. I'm not totally convinced that she's the one for him either. I don't really ship Tarzan with anybody. I think because it's just hard for me to imagine him with anybody. I don't know.
There's fireworks here between Rodney and Eliza, it looks like. Or maybe Justin.
Maybe
I
it's
think I saw him with
Justin.
someone too.
That's Justin and
Okay,
Eliza, I
I-
think, right there. Yeah.
Ooh.
They look
That's
great
cute.
together,
problem is-
actually.
It's a
Yeah.
fine couple.
That is a
My
fine
problem
couple.
is I've said this before, but I missed a lot of Clayton's season other than the end part of it. So I don't know like who a lot of these women are individually to know who they would be paired with well with the men.
Got
Okay,
it.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But when the season
Eliza was
starts,
awesome.
then you'll get to know. You'll see who's who and like how they fit,
Exactly.
and we'll all kind of see because we really don't know either how they're all gonna fit until we see them together under the beach. There might be a threesome this season. So we have 3 more clips left. So perfect alliteration. Let's check out who's gonna be in this threesome. It's gonna be
When
us.
you think you've seen it all,
It's Paradise's first threesome.
it's the most shocking,
This bitch is out her mind.
sexy,
You're so hot.
You're hot.
You're hot.
You're hot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is Ashley and Jared, who are veterans, alumni, ancient royalty in history of Bachelor in Paradise. They did 2 seasons together, years ago, and then they came back years later to get engaged, and now they're back again, probably just for an episode doing promo. I also know that Susie and Clayton will be showing up this season for an episode, as well as Grocery Store Joe and Serena, and Becca and Thomas. So that's going to be really
wow.
fun to kind of see some of the alumni, giving everyone advice. I don't even know. I guess they're gonna film another date. I mean, Ashley and Jared, I love you, but might be time to give it up soon. This is Mara doing a Sunday, so it looks like we're seeing a lot of people getting dressed in food, right? Like
Wow.
we saw
I
the
can't
taco, now
with
we're
the
seeing
food.
this Sunday.
I don't get the
They're
food.
really
can't
like
with the food.
taking the tomato meatball thing. But then the person we said, Kira, she was the one that said there might be its first Paradise threesome. So this is Kira. She's from Clayton's season. Kayla, do you have a prediction for this threesome?
Why are you asking me? I have no idea.
Because Blakely might not
Kira,
know.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so Kira, I mean, we heard earlier that Casey and her were a thing, so it could be Kate. Sorry, it could be her,
Her,
Casey, and
Casey,
maybe the other girl that Casey
Mara,
was mentioning.
Jill,
Who
Jill
was Casey mentioning in the beginning? He was like, "Oh, so and so, did
touched my
this."
maybe
Then Kira
Shanae.
touched my someone. It's someone. I
Nipples.
don't know. I can't
Yeah.
remember now, but it's probably her, Casey, and maybe one other woman.
I don't think that there's actually a threesome. Maybe like there's like some girls making out with each other, or someone does like a little make out, but I don't think there's a real threesome.
Or like a three-way date. Actually, I agree with that. Maybe just
Yeah.
a three-way
To
date.
me-
Yeah.
I think there might be, I think there might like I'm not sure, but there might be something close to that because I do think that we're gonna see some girls making out this season like once or twice. I'm not like 100% confirmed on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that
Look at me with
we
the
kind of seen that a little
predictions.
bit. We've seen that a little bit in the past. So it's possible there's going to be actually a three-way kiss because I don't think she would just say that. We have 2 more clips to get through, and then we'll give our final predictions. So let's take a look about how this journey is going to start to end.
And funniest season in Bachelor history.
You look great. You look great.
Who will find love?
I look at you and I see you should mother my kids.
Who will leave broken?
Who will leave
Whoa.
brokenhearted?
Whoa.
Cue Genevieve hysterically crying. I like her hair. I'm really excited to see her this season. I just think she's gonna make really good TV. Now, last season we had 3 engagements, and then we had Becca and Thomas and Noah and Abigail kind of rekindle things. How many couples are you expecting to see come out of this season, Blakely? Because last year we have 6. Because also Elena and Chris, and then you can also count Brendan and Piper. The only couple that it's broken up has been Marissa and Riley.
Wow.
A lot
gonna
of
say
couples from
4.
last year. 4? Kayla, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say a good 5. I was gonna say 5. Maybe like engagements, maybe 2, but not more than that. I don't think we'll see 3 engagements like we did last year for this one. Yeah.
I think it'll be harder to see more success because it looks like they're really playing with everybody this year, separating them. I think we're going to see 2 engagements this year as well. But I do think there will be like 1 or 2 couples that like are boyfriend, girlfriend and like dating or trying to figure it out. Because
Yeah.
that kind of happens every year. So we'll kind of see who those people are. Let's check out our last clip. This might be the engagement preview. So let's take a look.
Hearted.
Why do we need to make this a thing when it's not?
Who will get engaged?
I love you.
Oh my god.
Find out starting Tuesday.
Those were 3
Okay,
rings.
we saw a ring. Yeah, but you know what? Bachelor fans actually already figured this out. And they
Yes,
got
Zach.
this. This is an old screen grab. This is an old proposal clip from season like 4.
You're
that they literally are
kidding.
just putting it in the trailer to throw people off because sometimes you can tell who it is by the hand, by the skin tone, by the nail polish.
Yeah.
So this is actually Chris Bukowski and Katie Morton from season 5 of Bachelor in Paradise. So they might be
Okay.
throwing us off, but they'll definitely will be an engagement. Blakely, what are your final thoughts for the preview and the trailer?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm excited to see these people back on the beach. I'm excited for some young energy. I'm excited for some drama. I'm excited for some steals. I'm ready for some love.
Aaron.
I'm ready to see this moment in full force. Aaron crying. I am here for it.
Cool. Kayla, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited because like we've been talking about the couples, the couples in Bachelor in Paradise, they end up lasting. They have the highest rate to me, like from what I know, like of people who actually make it, So I get more invested and I kind of have like, okay, I can get invested because I actually think they might make it, if they leave the beach together. So I'm excited to see
Yeah.
who ends up at the end together. But yeah, it seems like a lot of crying. Aaron's getting upset. Teddy's crying, So I am always here for the drama as well. But yeah, we'll have to see who actually gets engaged and what goes down.
Yeah, so we actually do have a few comments from our listeners, our watchers, that we're going to go through before we head out of here. But I want to say that, like, I
Okay.
am excited for the Aaron and Genevieve drama because I think that was like there's no way Aaron is yelling at Teddy. Like, they're from two different
Yeah.
No
worlds.
way.
I just think that Aaron and Genevieve are going to be like the toxic, dramatic couple of the season that is so hot, and I think that it's going to be so fun to watch them. And I also we didn't see Victoria Fuller much in this trailer, or we didn't
We
see her at
didn't.
all. We didn't see her once.
At
Didn't see
But
her
yet
at
she was
all.
one of the faces. She was one of the faces representing the season. So she could be a really late arrival or something. But let's start reading these comments. So Celeste says, Zachary, I am stoked to see Brandon and Rodney. Me too. I think those are really awesome guys. They're fan favorites. A lot of people are looking forward to seeing them. Do you have a few favorite guys that you're excited to see, Blakely?
Oh gosh, Justin and Andrew and Michael A. Those are who I'm
What
most
about
excited
you,
to
Kayla?
I mean, I'm always down to see Andrew S.
Ooh.
And yeah, I mean, Rodney, Brandon, I agree with Celeste. Like, I'm excited to see Rodney get some love. I think he was the true underdog of Michelle's
see.
season.
Yeah, he was.
He really was. And I think like watching him with Eliza, Eliza was one of my favorite girls, like kind of black horses in Clayton's season, and I thought she didn't really get as much play either. So to see them match up is cool. And Justin as well. I think we saw her a clip with her and Justin. So I'm like, I'm down for whoever she's feeling most. But yeah, I really love Rodney and Andrew and Brandon, all those guys.
Yeah, we have a lot of great contestants this year. Oraya's journey. Blakely, I'm going to let you take this one. I think you would do it justice.
Raya wants to see the cute quote unquote blonde magician come back, aka Roby. I don't know, Raya. I don't think he's hitting the beach. Anybody else think he's going?
Yeah, no way.
Well,
not
he's
hitting the
probably not
beach.
going. I don't think he's going, but did you want to see him, Blakely? Because I know you had a huge crush on him on Rachel and Gabby's season.
The biggest crush. I was just,
Gosh.
absolutely heartbroken when he was gone. But I will say the blonde hair is working for him for me. But it may just be also the haircut. Because if you look at what he looked like when he first started, he has a full different haircut going on. So maybe that's working in his favor.
Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad if he
Set
showed
you up with him, Araya.
Yeah, let's do
Deb,
that.
Kayla, what is Deb saying?
Deb is saying, Justin and Eliza? Yes, please. And I totally agree with you. I mean, they're both gorgeous people. Even in the clip of their little one-on-one date, they like matched, like their outfits were matching. I'm like, y'all are cute. So, yeah.
It's just
Agreed.
hard from the trailer because we don't know who Eliza's going to end up with because we saw her with Justin, we saw her with Rodney. I mean, we've seen that with a few people. There was a couple mixes and matches, and then there's, of course, the editing when they make it look like you're with somebody or when you're not actually talking to them. So lots of predictions, lots of couples. King J says they spoiled this season so badly online thanks to Reality Steve.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he got a lot of spoilers. I was posting a lot as well on my channel. And this season it seems like there's a lot spoiled. But where are you guys at with spoilers, Blakely? What do you know? What do you want to know? What do you not know? Let us know.
I don't think much has been spoiled for me. You've spoiled a few things. But other than that, I still feel like a lot of it is going to be a surprise for me. And quite frankly, like, you tell me things and then I forget. So I feel, and I do a pretty good job at not, like, if I see somebody's about to spoil, I try to skip it, or I don't, like, go searching for any of those. I don't like the spoilers because I like to be genuinely, like, surprised and have natural reactions to actually what happens on screen. So yeah, I'm not a spoiler girl.
Yeah,
Kayla, where are
me
you at
either.
with
Not a
spoilers?
huge, yeah, not a huge spoiler girl. You know what? I don't mind a lot of spoilers on Paradise because I think that there's so many different people and it can be so like tumultuous, the journey, that I always end up having a good time watching it either way. I really don't like spoilers on like a Bachelor, Bachelorette season because there's only so many, different options, I guess,
Yeah.
of the ending. But yeah, for Paradise, it's like I have a good time either way. And so I know a couple things because, you know, me and Zach be kikiing, but don't know everything. So I'm still excited to see what's going to actually happen, how it actually all ends.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know pretty much everything, to be completely honest. I don't say everything I know on the panels. I kind of like to play into it and like keep the speculation going. But that's good because I give you guys like the insight and the tea. But I was definitely getting live updates from people who were getting home from the beach, as well as, you know, what happened when things wrap. So I do know how it ends, to be completely honest. But I will not be doing spoilers here, but I will do lots of teases throughout the season. And I won't even tell our co-hosts. I'm going to keep that between me and whoever wants to know the spoilers. So y'all will have to check us out on our socials. Mine is at Zachary Reality, and make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to our channel before you head out of here. Blakely, Kayla, where can everybody find you guys?
You can find me at Blakely McHugh.
And you can find me at Kayla Thompson. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
See ya.